Hey guys, so it's Cece, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about um, haters and how they may or may not play a role in your life. So I'm dealing with a situation where my child's father is like doing everything in his power to try to erase the fact that I'm my daughter's mother. It got to a point where he left me to take care of her for 13 months by myself. I went through the entire pregnancy by myself. And when it came down to me finally saying, look, I need to either work or I'm going to have to make alternative measures, he finally stepped up. But instead of just stepping up and just being a dad, he steps up and tries to take me away from my daughter, he kept me away from her for 3 months. Would not allow me to see her, found every excuse in the book. If I didn't do something that he wanted, that was, oh, well, you're not going to see your child. Has another woman playing mommy to my child. And it's a really kind of stressful position because men like this, I know what he really wants. He really likes me, obviously. He's still attracted to me, obviously. But is having a tantrum because he doesn't get his way. He's so used to probably getting his way that the one woman who actually denies him, he freaks out and decides to attack her and go after her, And you hear stories about this all the time where men feel that somehow it's okay to try to take a mother away from its child. And the only way I see that really being an issue is if the mom has really got some issues, and that you can prove she has issues. A lot of men have a lot of pride, and instead of letting go of their pride and doing what's best for their child, they try to get back at that woman by any means necessary, even if it means using the child as bait. So, one thing that I told my child's father was, you're a hater. And that's what haters do. Haters go out of their way to try and harm someone, to try to discredit them, to try to ruin their reputation. I do want women to know, by the way, when men are doing this, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If the man has lied on you, like my child's father went so far as to say that I physically abused my child. While I was at work, somehow I grabbed a hold of my baby miles and miles away from me and abused her. And they gave him temporary custody. And so one thing I want women to understand is one way to get even with this is to start suing them for defamation of character, because when you make a serious accusation like that against someone, you can be sued, okay? So I advise mothers to stop really, with everything else. Go that route and sue them. Sue them. If your father, if they're being an asshole, get them for their money. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that, but other than to go after them the ways in which you can. You are not powerless, and it may suck. You may have to fight years to get your baby, but at least that person knows that it's never okay to lie on you again. But what haters, going back to my point, haters love attention from the person that they are striving to take down and be mean to. And when men do this, usually it's because they are still attracted. Just like the woman, when you see women getting mad because the man no longer is interested and she goes all crazy and psycho, that's exactly what this is, only the male version. And what hurts them the most, I think you notice that they're all amped up. Men have this way of trying to boot, their ego really, really tends to affect them. And they give this impression that everything's all good with them and they're so confident, but it comes across as arrogance. That's how you know they're kind of at their weakest point. So when I say it, and it's not just men, I just think that women, we tend to be more, oh, why are they doing this to me? And what did I do? And we allow their behaviors to bring us down, make us be depressed. And the issue I think at hand is, especially when we're dealing with a man such as your child's father or a husband or someone you were close with or loved. You have to separate yourself from that, because it's never about you. It's always about them and their insecurities, and that's why they're trying to project them onto you. And I think the biggest way to get back at someone like that is to be happy. Even if you're not happy, just putting on, whenever you have to see them, putting on some nice clothes, even if it looks like you going somewhere and they be like, where's this girl going? They don't need to know all your business, even if you are depressed, don't show them that. That's the key. You can slowly break somebody down and gain your power back by just dressing up, smiling, and looking as if everything is okay. So the one thing I do want to say is, if you have a hater out there, you're a single mother, you're a mother, and your children are being used as pawns against you, understand that this is a bigger battle than you. Understand that it's more than you. Understand that it has nothing to do with you. Because if a man, now you got to understand your power, okay? When men do not like a woman, they do not care, okay? What man is going to go out of your way to go down to the courthouse, out of their way to go down to a courthouse to try and hurt you? What man do you know is going to go out of their way to lie on you to try to get your kid? What man? Unless there's still some feeling attached to that. And that piece you need to understand, whether you have any attachment or not, that is your power in this whole situation. And I think once you realize your worth and you show them that you're better than what you were when you were with them, that you're much happier than you were when you were with them, it's going to piss them off even more. You never let your haters show you that they have the best over you. You never show a hater that they've won. You never show a hater that you're sad, depressed, angry, or sad unless you are going to be okay with the criticism that comes from it. Understand that you are not alone. My name carries a lot of haters. It don't matter, men, women, it don't matter. They're all the same to me. And I love my haters because they show me just how important, how beautiful, how blessed I am to be me. Because remember, your haters, your enemies, I don't really like calling them your enemy because they're not really enemies. But your haters are those who really, really, really want to be friends with you. And until you understand that, you will feel hopeless and wondering why and trying to go all crazy, and you shouldn't be going crazy, You just have to walk in it, embrace it, and sometimes it doesn't feel good. It never feels good to have people hating you and you don't understand why. You may not get it, but ultimately, if they don't know why, it's their issue. It's not yours to take on, it's theirs. So, just me going through it, with my child's father, I just want to shout out to every woman out there who is doing right by their children. If you're doing right by your child and a man is trying to torment you through your children and you're a good mother, that's shame on them. Because there are a lot of moms out there who, whether they have help, they don't have help, they're crazy and they harm their children. And our men need to be more appreciative of the good women that are raising these children and care about their development. Raising my daughter means that I have to raise myself. You see, having a child does not stop at having a child. I have to evolve into the woman that I want my child to become or to aspire to. These things are important. And to be going through this, like I just saw on the news the other day, about some woman who just tried to kill her kids. She had 2 children and tried to kill both of them. I think by putting like bleach in their apple juice or something. Ugh, nasty shit. Okay. Cause I've don't ask actually, but yeah, I know it's nasty as shit. And, I couldn't help think, like, wow, this woman had 2 kids, and was going through everything that she was going through. And felt weak and susceptible to the challenges that were facing her. Yet you have a mother here, Cece, who broke my ankle, who had no help. Raising my baby on my own, didn't become homeless, didn't have social services called on me, did not abuse my child, Had a lot of money stolen from me in the process, in and out of the hospital for malnutrition. And I can't even get a simple thank you. Thank you for looking out for my baby. Because I could have given up. It was a choice, not a force. Nothing has forced me not to give up. It was a choice not to give up. And the one thing that I should have gotten, that I never gotten, was a thank you. I have been going through hell for bringing this child in this world. But I don't regret my decision. And I know that on my end, I'm going to do everything that I can to be the best mother I can possibly be. And the best woman that I can possibly be. So understand that if you have haters, shake them haters off, because they're never worth anything. Not your time, not your tears, nothing. And if you feel that there are times, because believe me, there are times that I have to cry. There are times that I don't feel good. There are times I just want to sleep all day because I'm so hurt. But that's when you think about something happy. You force yourself to smile and you move on. So you guys, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I'm definitely going to do more videos just because I have so much to offer the world. Just through my experiences in life, through my pain, through my struggles, through my achievements, through my challenges. And I think that the more and more of us who share these obstacles and share the truth, instead of trying to act like everything's okay when we all know everything's not okay, because just like it may not all be okay with me, it's not all okay with you either. I don't like that either. I believe self-expression is the biggest key to a lot. And a lot of people, they look at self-expression as a weakness. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be depressed. Well, maybe not depressed, but it's okay to be sad and angry. The key is to get over it. And when you allow someone to take away the very things that make you happy, you allow them to control you. And at some point in time, we have to let our haters hate. But don't let it affect you. Thank you guys for tuning in. CC Jackson. Woo! Psych.